What's going on, y'all? I'm Anthony Moore from Garden of Glass. I just want to take the time out to say thank y'all. Well, we want to take the time out to say thank y'all for liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, all the involvement that y'all have given us throughout this year. We're making an announcement on this episode, so just stay tuned and forgive us. The first beginning of the episode is audio, but then it cuts in the video. So just want to share that with y'all and also just say thank you and continue to like, subscribe, and share. I'm Anthony Moore, Garden of Glass. Enjoy the show. Peace. Hello and welcome to another episode of Garden of Glass. I'm Anthony Moore.
I'm Stephen DeVos.
What's going on, man?
Nothing, man. Just, every day is survival. That's all it is.
How you feeling, man?
Man, honestly, this time of year is weird. You never know what you're gonna step outside into.
All right.
You never know what you're gonna wake up to. You never know if a tornado's gonna twist you out of here or whatever. It's just a weird time of year that I kind of love because it's about to get hot, but what comes along with that is unpredictable weather.
Yeah. And I mean, they be keeping everybody sick.
Yeah.
I had to fight with my allergies and stuff a couple weeks ago, so I'm feeling a lot better with it now. You seem like you coming down with something.
Man, I'm always down with something. That's just what it is. Comes with age.
Hey, so this episode, we're also testing out some new equipment. Well, did you want to go ahead and talk about it right now, or
Well,
the 1 year?
oh. Well, yeah. I mean, honestly, I can't even remember what our first show was. It'd be nice.
Our first show was March. I think it was March 13th is when we dropped the first show, the first episode. No, we recorded the first episode.
Yeah, but what was it about? Is what I'm saying.
Oh! It was about the woman with two vaginas.
I don't think that was the first one.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
We're gonna have to go back.
It
And check
was
that
the woman with the two vaginas. If y'all have watched it, this whole time, bless you. If y'all know, drop it in the comments what the first episode was. But I'm telling you, it was the woman with two vaginas. Cause I put a teaser and everything. I remember.
I think that's like third.
No,
I don't think that was first show.
this the first episode.
Well, we're gonna have to go back and research.
All right. But no. So the big announcement is we're having our 1 year episode on May 7th at around about 10:30, 11 o'clock. We'll go live on social media. We haven't figured out which platform yet. Either it'll be YouTube or Instagram or Facebook, and we'll be shooting live and recording live, whatever you want to say. And yeah, so y'all get to see how everything's kind of set up, see how we go about doing things, and then once that cut later on, we'll put out the finished version and everything. But yeah, I'm excited about it. We're gonna be up at the lounge and have a few special guests. Everything will be really, really good, really cool. What's your thoughts on it?
Well, when you say the lounge, you probably gonna, or it's not a lounge. It's a.
Well, I say the lounge to keep from actually saying the name.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's a. I don't know.
Well, I mean, technically, it is a lounge. It's a cigar lounge, So I just say the lounge, Didn't want to put out the name as of yet, but they invited us to be able to shoot in there and get a full tour of the cigar lounge and, just bring y'all up close and personal view or shot in where we get most of our cigars from. and we're also partnering up with a lot of different people. And I think this upcoming year is going to be really something special, really something big.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna be a little bit subdued because right now I'm in space. You know, I'm trying to keep up, but hey, if you lose me every now and then, I'll catch back up with you. I'm on a delayed. I'm on the delayed button.
He ain't feeling too good, y'all, man. So bear with him. But you did want to talk about something real quick, the LSU
Oh
and
yeah,
Iowa situation.
yeah.
Iowa.
Um, the reason I want to talk about it, not so much about the game and the controversy,
Yeah.
is that leading up to around March, this little Iowa team started making waves. Now I know they won like 30 games and everything, but they started making waves to the point where I'm like, had anybody ever heard of Iowa before this?
No, I don't think
Never.
so.
You've never heard of Iowa basketball, period. You know, and I know this little Caitlin girl is an amazing player and all that, but you know, my thing is, it's like coming up around March, they start making waves. They start winning tournament games. I'm like, uh-oh. And the reason I said uh-oh, it's not so much they was a good team and everything,
Yeah.
uh, but they should not have made it as far as they did. Because once they won that first tournament, I said, uh-oh, this is Iowa.
Mm.
Now, remind me where the first presidential caucus is
Oh,
for the nation.
I'm not even sure. Like, you got me beat on that.
It's Iowa.
Okay.
The first presidential that's that straw poll that Barack Obama won first,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden everybody got excited about Barack Obama. Iowa is that straw poll that supposedly tells whoever wins Iowa, that's who's gonna win the presidency.
Okay.
So when I saw Iowa, I was thinking political, but I'm like, surely,
It's not
these
gonna,
other teams
yeah.
aren't gonna let them. But then I saw the referee, and I said, I said, listen, if you're a team and you're not gonna make threes, where
Yeah.
them referees can't call it, if you're doing anything inside, this team's gonna make it all the way to the final tournament. And I said then, I was like, now, if it's the right team, they're gonna win it.
Yeah.
Now, what proved my point is when they hit South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
South Carolina is a juggernaut. They hadn't even lost a game. But you're going to tell me this team comes in. Now, before the South Carolina, because they had already been talking about it, oh, South Carolina play like thugs and discrediting the girls.
Yeah.
So it made it easy for the referees to just call fouls on call.
Mm-hmm.
When I saw South Carolina only took the lead a couple of times in that game and it wasn't a blowout, I was like, they finna let Iowa win. And it ain't got nothing to do with their ability.
It's political.
It's political. Now, the controversy came and everything. And I was like, okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe it wasn't political. But then Jill Biden got up there and said, I'm gonna ask Joe if both you've never heard no shit like this in your life. I'm gonna ask both, can both teams come since they played
That's
so
true.
well? I said right then, my assumptions from the beginning of March were right.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to go with my first one. This whole hour thing was political.
Yeah.
The only reason that it became now, if the controversy hadn't hit, which Jill Biden really hoped it didn't,
Yeah.
if the controversy hadn't hit, it'd have made it easier for
Yeah.
her to say that. But what happened was she had that plan, whether they won or not. She had that plan from day one. I'm gonna ask Joe, can can both teams. Have you ever heard that?
No, never.
You ain't heard that from
In any history of any sports. Yeah.
anywhere. Anywhere. You've never heard that. This is the first time. And there's, oh, well, she's a woman. She made a no.
No.
No. You ain't never heard nobody make no mistake. You know you know how much politicians and their spouses prep before they even go out the house?
Right.
They know what they're gonna say before anybody knows what they're gonna say.
That's true.
That wasn't a slip. And the only thing that now it might have been easier for her to slip it in there if Angel hadn't done, but she slipped it in there, and Shannon Sharp said it best. If you put out that show he does with Skip Bayless Undisputed,
Yeah.
he said that wasn't a mistake, and if she keep on, what she forgetting is she forgot who put her husband
In office.
in office.
Yeah.
She forgot, and I hate to make it like this, but we're some easily forgettable people. And the reason why we're easily forgettable because we're so easy to please. We're so easy. The only thing we wanted was a Democrat in the White House. That's all we want.
Yeah.
You ain't asked for nothing. You didn't demand nothing or anything because they already know. Come the next election, y'all still gonna vote.
That's true.
Y'all still gonna vote for them. Y'all still gonna vote for these same people.
Yeah.
And my thing about it is not so much about the hour controversy as that lady felt so comfortable
Yeah.
saying that. Why did she feel comfortable about it? I'm gonna say it. Because black women, y'all really are a predictable bunch. And they always say, well, black men is the reason why Hillary Clinton, we didn't like Hillary Clinton. We don't just go and vote for people just because they say good things to us.
Right.
Sometimes you got to let people see what it's like before.
Right.
I'm like, oh, y'all had it good when we were voting for you, but let me show you what happens when we don't vote for you. Since you think since you think we're such a forgettable people, but black women, I hope y'all see it. I hope Angela starts this movement where, hey, we're done just going with the program.
Yeah.
We're done going with the program. You see, Stacey Abrams already bowed out. She's like, look, I'm going to teach at Harvard. I'm done with this. This lady done flipped the whole state. And what did they give her? They gave her ass to kiss.
Right.
That's it. So it ain't so much I want to talk about the controversy. It's just that when I tell y'all, when they say look left, you better be looking right.
That's
because
true.
I'm going to tell you, one thing was political, and the second thing was, I told you everything time something happen like this, it's a distraction. Now, what has happened? What has happened is the federal government has passed this law where all transactions are going to go through this Fed app before they go anywhere else. What does that mean? Oh, well, we're going to make a cashless society.
Explain that. What do you?
What it means is that what it means is that all transactions basically are going to go through the federal government so they can track every transaction before it goes through anything. So let's say you buy something on Amazon.
Right.
It's going to go through the Fed app before it gets to Amazon. They probably ain't going to take nothing out of it or anything. They just want to track where the money goes.
Okay.
To make this cashless society. Well, guess what a cashless society means? They know every one of where every cent that everybody knows is going. It ain't gonna be no cash. Oh, I can pay this cash payment or anything. The government's gonna know every every cent of what everybody spends. What does that mean? They have the power to decide who's going to be rich and who's going to be poor.
Wow.
And black people, I hate to tell y'all this, but has this country ever picked you over anybody else? Never. So what that means is your ass going right back to the bottom of the totem pole. You're going right back because when a government can decide where your money goes at every time, make a little bit too much and see what happens. You're going to be able to make just enough to feel like you're doing well, but if you make any more than that, well, then you're going to draw some attention. Just like when you make a bank transaction of, I think it's over 999, make a $10,000 bank transaction, send it to Mexico and see what happens.
Right.
So that's my whole point. We're so busy worried about this black and white and racism and all this stuff, and the government is steadily taking all of your stuff away, you know. And I know I sound like one of them supremacist conspiracy theorists, but they ain't always wrong.
No.
They just got a nasty ass way of expressing themselves.
It got to be some type of truth behind some of that stuff. It's just maybe it's a little bit,
yeah. But see,
a little bit fluffed.
The problem is that they keep us separated. They keep us separated so they can make these gains.
Yeah,
and you can see, even though we have differences, we can get along. The Black Panthers united everybody. They united the white supremacists. They united the KKK. They're like, I don't give a damn as long as our freedoms of speech and everything are not taken away from us.
right.
But see, it's so easy, especially with Twitter now, to keep us fighting. And I'm like, honestly, I don't give a damn what you think, as long as you don't try to act on it.
Right.
You know, you can talk that big talk all you want. Just don't try to act on it. Because I'm going to tell you right now, as the kids say, you don't want this smoke.
Hey, look, well, I want to apologize for the first beginning of the video. It was audio. I forgot to press record, so that's on me. But just want to reiterate, May 7th, about 10:30, 11 o'clock, we'll be going live. We'll be shooting our 1 year show, and everybody will be able to view it in real time. And then later on, we'll put out the final cut. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited about it. It may not seem like it right now. Look, we kind of tired. You know what I'm saying? Long weeks of work. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I'm excited. There's been a lot of prep going into it, a lot of hard work, a lot of money. But we enjoy doing this, so we try to bring y'all the best show possible every single time. So just kind of bear with us as we're going through tech stuff and just trying to improve. Everything's always just trying to get better, trying to improve. So anything else?
That's all I got, man.
Hey, well, this has been short and sweet and to the point. I'm Anthony Moore.
Stephen DeVos.
We appreciate y'all. Also, like, subscribe, and share. I always forget to make that a point. You know what I'm saying? We enjoy y'all watching so much, but liking and subscribing and sharing goes a long way with boosting the channel, getting us to be able to get more viewers, get us out more, and so we can bring y'all better content. So please like, subscribe, and share. We'll see y'all on the next episode. Peace.